The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, LeBron James gives Coach Tyronn Lue credit for his even keel. James says that Lue is the same way no matter the point in the game. He's always saying, okay, let's move on to the next possession. Now, Lue says, I think it's just being poised and being positive.
Thanks, David. That philosophy is what helped win Cleveland a title back in 2016. Always positive, always thinking ahead. And we think about the Cavs' ability, Steve, to carve up defenses. Top 5 in free throw attempt differential last season.
A reason why is their attacking styles. It also shows their veteran savvy at the other end, not getting baited into cheap fouls.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love, the two stars at the 4 and the 5. Hill is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Korver in at small forward. James with it, guarded now by Morris. Here's Korver for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Korver's got the first basket of the game for the Cavs. And Boston has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Hill. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dives for it. And stolen by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Rozier. Morris a screen. Rozier the pass to Brown. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Now here's Brown. Horford kicks to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Love.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. LeBron.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Here's Rozier following the score by Cleveland. Here's the screen. Morris dishes to Brown. Back to Morris. Over LeBron. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Brown. Morris has got his first points of the game.
And the confidence of Morris. Even with the hand in his face, he knows he can deliver.
Morris against James. Over Morris. A shot by LeBron, no good.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Morris passes to Rozier. Back to Morris. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And James throws it down hard.
Willing to do whatever it takes to win, LeBron sacrificed his body on a nightly basis.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Rozier kicks to Morris. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Thompson sends it back.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played in the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and has been through everything and whatever they're going through.
And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in his defensive game.
Here's Rozier. Horford high post. It's up against Thompson. Horford with the screen on Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rozier. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Dishes to Tatum. Shoots over Korver. They grab their own miss. Brown out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Boston making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Cleveland also making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Korver. Hood comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George Hill.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Celtics trail by 13. Larkin kicks to Smart. In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's Larkin. He's covered by Clarkson, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ojale is checked in for Morris. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Nance is checked in. And that's going to be a travel. .144 left here in the first quarter. They set the pick.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And Smitty, would you ever be interested in joining a team as a general manager or a personnel guy in a front office in the league?
I would, Kevin. I mean, I love everything about the game of basketball, and obviously played it, been in broadcasting. But a GM role is something I've always talked about, coaching, front office, whatever it may be, I'll be happy because I'm in the game of basketball. And then, Kevin, if I get that job, are you coming with me?
I'm always with you, by your side and ready to go. But let me ask you, when you were playing, Steve, did you consciously think, hey, someday I might be a coach, or I'd like to sit up in the stands and evaluate talent? Does it go through your mind in the throes in the middle of your career?
Yes, it does. And a lot of the guys, I would say my mentors, one was Lenny Wilkins. He did a fantastic job. Player coach at one time. I've talked a lot to him. My wife and Joe Dumar's wife are sisters, so me and Joe have a close relationship. Pat Riley, I pick the brains of the best, and hopefully one day I'll get that chance, and hopefully I'll make that move. But right now, I'm loving what I'm doing.
And Cleveland making a change here. Zizic is checked in.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Larkin. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Celtics making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Nance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Monroe. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
and they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Good on the second free throw. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Larkin. He's covered by Clarkson. Larkin kicks to Baines. Now the pass to Monroe. Here's Smart. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
Shane Larkin is out there with Smart. Then it's Greg Monroe. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ojale in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Calderon kicks to Love. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Monroe.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Calderon, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
What we've seen from Calderon throughout his career, reading the defense, good first step, beating people with the drive.
Larkin dishes to Baines. To the wing right side. Smart passes to Monroe. 5 on the clock and stolen by Hood. Here's Green. The second effort. Calderon, no good.
Uh-oh, he misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
And it's Green, missing.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Again, the miss by Green.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. The Celtics making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Celtics trail by 10. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. And when they're off, cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
That
was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Smart, covered by Smith. Smart kicks to Rozier. Left side, Brown. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Over to the wing. Here's Horford. Here's Brown. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Smith for three. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got 6.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Horford kicks to Brown. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
The three from LeBron. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 18 points for LeBron.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
The quickness of Hill changing ends in the blink of an eye.
There's a minute 34 left here in the second. And the Pacers trading away the coveted George Hill. Going into last season, they wanted more of a passer at the point guard position.
And that's the one thing about Hill. He's more of a combo guard than a true point. He keeps his turnovers low. But as far as creating a ton of shots for his teammates, that's not really his game.
Here's Rozier. Morris a screen. Horford dishes to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. They double him with James. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Clarkson. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
The screen from Thompson. Goes up off the pick. Whoa!
Goodness.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Brown. Boston getting another chance here. Morris misses the baby hook.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. It's stolen by Nance. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
.12 seconds left in the second quarter. The Celtics have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. First one falls for them. And so he makes both from the line. 8 seconds left here in the second. From deep, Green. And no good trying to get that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next one.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kyle, impressive first half. You guys seemed in control. I figure you're pleased with the team's performance so far.
Yeah, I thought we let up some in the second quarter, though. We got to keep on playing our game, keep on trusting the system, and we're getting great shots. Got to keep it up.
Kyle, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight, he's got it going again. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Ernie, the first half belonged to the chosen one. LeBron James controls every facet of the game. No one, and I repeat, no one imposes their will on the game like LeBron James.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
That's it for now as the second half just about ready to go.
Never a shortage of motion on Soldiers Field Road as we welcome you back to historic Boston. Cleveland leading by 13. On the court for Cleveland. At the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. J.R. Smith out there with Hill. And it's Korver in at the 3 slot. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Rozier kicks to Brown. Pick by Horford. Off the pick. That one misses. Good D from Love. Here's LeBron. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. James has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs. Celtics trail by 15. And Smitty, Kevin Love has weathered a surprising amount of criticism over the years. In Minnesota, he put up big numbers, but they said he wasn't a winner. Then he goes to Cleveland, and they say, you know, what's happened to those big numbers?
You're right. It's a catch-22. Really not fair. Last season, I think he answered all those questions. He did it all, a 20-10 contributor on an elite team.
Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. And it's Brown missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's James. And the layup falls. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Checking in for your Celtics, Marcus Smart.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Rozier the pass to Morris. Knocks it loose and stolen by Love. Jumps up and the dunk by Love.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
Celtics trail by 21. And for LeBron, at times his three-point shot has abandoned him, Steve. Last season, getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully ball, getting to the rim. As later in his career, as you know, the three-point shot from LeBron has gotten better and better and better.
For Boston, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Rozier, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Smitty, you played a couple seasons in the Northwest where the Portland Trail Blazers are wildly successful and very, very popular. You hear rumblings about a return of the NBA to Seattle. Do you think it'll ever happen?
You know, Kevin, I hope so. There's a lot of places in the NBA, and we have some great cities. But I think Seattle, speaking for myself, was one of the favorites. They came out, they supported. Obviously, most fan bases support when they're winning. But even when Seattle was mediocre, that fan base was there. They enjoyed it. I love the Northwest. I'd hope it happens again. I hope NBA basketball returns to Seattle. Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Another shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Boston called for the foul.
The poise of LeBron. Little pump fake, gets the defender in the air. That's all she wrote.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Jose Calderon, he's checked in for George Hill. Celtics trail by 21. Stolen away. He gets it in there.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
The reason why a number of guys on this roster, they are built for speed. Why not play to your strengths?
Morris with the screen for Smart. Pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
On the wing, James, covered by Morris. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Tremendous breakdown ability off the dribble. LeBron also finishing through contact.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Tipped away. Here's Rozier. Horford kicks to Rozier. He feeds it to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Horford double team. James outside. A reverse, and he lays it up and in. James has got 34 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Larkin. He's covered by Clarkson. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. The Celtics have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. He misses the free throw. Boston making a switch here. Monroe's checked in.
Marcus Smart.
And he's good on the second. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now here's Smart. D right on him. Over Green. Green with the block. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Screen by Monroe. Here's Smart. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Smart's got 5.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
You might look at him and think he can't get up, but he finds a way to consistently surprise the D by rising way above them time after time.
Here's Clarkson. And here's Korver from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Korver's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't allow that defensively. Kyle Korver is lights out on the catch and shoot.
The screen from Brown. They set the screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Cleveland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Boston shooting around 40% from the floor here. We've got Aaron Baines, Larkin out there with Brown, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Here's Larkin. Great D that time from Green.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Took him no time at all on that one. Clarkson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. The Celtics on offense. Here's Larkin. They set the pick. The 8-footer. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Nader. Shot clock at 3 with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Clarkson. No good on the 3.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
Here's Nader. Great D that time from Green.
Can't finish, and defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
It's good. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on him.
Passes it to Ojale. Brown outside. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Nader, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Nance. Cleveland gets it back. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
And the pass to Ojale. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Ojale, guarded by Green. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. There's the pick. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Nader. That one a little long. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Green. Here's Zizic. Swiped it away. And pushing it up, here's Boston.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
No good on that one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Korver's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. For 3, Calderon. Nader grabs the board. Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13. Nance gets the rebound.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Here's Korver for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And that's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Larkin hits them both. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. On the wing, Nance. Jacks up a 3. Korver, no luck. The Celtics shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Celtics working the ball around now. The shot by Ojale, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Korver from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Monroe's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
Here's Monroe. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
Here's Ojale, covered by Nance. Smart passes to Ojale. Over Nance. The shot by Ojale, no good. Pass to Zizic. Stolen by Monroe. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're up by 28. There's 21 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I'm not questioning that either, but he clearly hasn't given up on this one quite yet.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
There's the triple, offline. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time